Syrian insurgents have reached the suburbs of the capital Damascus, opposition activists and a rebel commander said on Saturday. The insurgent commander posted on Telegram that opposition forces are headed to Damascus from southern Syria. The advance comes less than a week after taking control of Syria's largest city, Aleppo. In their lightning-fast offensive, the rebels managed to move south and capture Hama before starting an advance on the city of Homs. On Saturday, insurgent fighters claimed to have seized most of the country's south, as government forces withdrew there, sending large numbers of reinforcements to defend Homs. If the insurgents capture Homs, they would cut the link between Damascus, President Assad's seat of power, and the coastal region where the president enjoys wide support.
Vladimir Putin has signed a treaty offering security guarantees to Belarus, including the possible use of Russian nuclear weapons. The signing of the pact in Minsk follows the publication of a revised version of Russia's nuclear doctrine, which for the first time placed Belarus under the Russian nuclear umbrella. Speaking alongside Belarus's President Alexander Lukashenko, Putin said he was sure the treaty would ensure the security of Russia and Belarus. Lukashenko asked Putin to deploy more advanced weapons in Belarus, including the new Oreshnik ballistic missile that Russia used for the first time in Ukraine last month. Putin has hailed the Oreshnik missile's capability, saying that it's immune to interception by any existing air defense systems. Lukashenko, who's ruled Belarus for more than 30 years and relies on Russian subsidies and support, allowed Moscow to use his country's territory to launch the invasion of Ukraine.
France's iconic Notre Dame Cathedral is reopening its doors on Saturday for the first time since a devastating fire nearly destroyed the 861-year-old landmark in 2019. The structure took almost 2 centuries to build, making the short 5-year restoration timeline a welcome achievement for French President Emmanuel Macron amid domestic political turmoil. 1,500 guests are attending Saturday's opening ceremony, including U.S. President-elect Donald Trump, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, and Britain's Prince William. Public viewing areas along the Seine's southern bank will accommodate 40,000 spectators, who can follow the celebrations on large screens. Security will be tight all through the weekend, echoing measures taken during the Paris Olympics earlier this year.
Police in Georgia have used water cannon and tear gas to break up mass protests sparked by the government's decision to suspend negotiations on joining the European Union. More than 400 protesters, including opposition leaders and activists, have been detained and more than 100 people treated for injuries. The ruling Georgian Dream retained control of parliament in the disputed 26th of October election, a vote widely seen as a referendum on Georgia's EU aspirations. The opposition accused the governing party of rigging the vote with the help of neighboring Russia to keep the Moscow-friendly Georgian Dream party in power. But the protests against the election spread beyond Tbilisi after the decision last Thursday to put EU accession talks on hold until at least 2028. That was in response to a European Parliament resolution that criticised the elections as neither free nor fair.
Alice Weidel is now officially the first chancellor candidate the German far-right party AfD presented for the upcoming snap elections set for February 2025. Although in practice she has no chance of taking the chancellery as other parties refuse to work with the Populist Party, the Alternative for Germany has been getting strong approval rates and is currently the second strongest party, polling between 18 and 19% in nationwide surveys.
Unser Land ist nicht mehr das, was es einmal war. Wir wollen Deutschland wieder nach vorne bringen. Wir wollen wieder an der Spitze weltweit stehen.
The 45-year-old economist has co-led the party since 2022, and she promises to turn back the country's climate-friendly energy transition and cut down harshly on migration.